Jai Bharat to all student. In last lecture we have started normal probability distribution, which is a last topic of probability distribution. Okay, normal probability distribution. In that we have discussed basics of normal probability distribution, its formula, how to find probability, then standard normal probability distribution. Then we have discussed solve one example related to the standard normal probability distribution. Okay, so in this lecture we will first of all start with the revision of normal probability distribution, and then we will discuss some more example related to the standard normal probability distribution. Okay, so a normal probability distribution measures, you have to measure things like people's height, weight, salary, opinion, vote. Okay, so this graph of the result is very often a normal curve. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. Okay, so now how to find the normal distribution? Okay, in previous all the distribution we have solved, discuss formula of how to find probability of that types of distribution. Okay, so here for normal distribution this formula is just for your information. Okay, you do not have to remember. Okay, all the value in z table are solved by this formula. Okay, so in exam you have given the z table. Okay, so that you do not have to remember this formula and solve example with this formula. Okay, so this is a normal curve. Okay, formula of random variable is given by this exam formula. Then property of normal distribution. Okay, so if you have to remember that total area under the curve is equal to 1. Why? Because probability is the same as a total area below the curve in range. Okay, so total probability is 1, so total area under the curve, this is always going to be 1. Then yes, area under the normal curve using integration. Okay, so if you have to find probability of bit in between range a to b, then uh, you can calculate with the area under the that range a to b area. Okay, so in 11th and 12th we have learned that if you find to area under the curve, you can integration it between the two range and you can find area below the curve. Okay, so here we have done integration. Okay, this also you do not have to remember, just for your information. Okay, then this is important standard node. Okay, as I said earlier, this is a difficult complicated formula. Okay, so we can we simplify it? Yes. Okay, how? If we standardize our normal curve with a mean 0 and standard deviation 1. Okay, put up the value mu is equal to 0 and standard deviation sigma is equal to 1, so we can get the standardized normal curve, simplified formula of previous complication formula. Okay, this is called standard normal curve. Standard normal curve, mu is equal to 0 and sigma is equal to 1. Okay, this is called standard normal curve. Now we have convert a graph into graph. Okay, so how can we convert a normal random variable to standard normal variable? Okay, so let's take, there are 5 random variable, we have to also convert them into standard normal curve. Okay, so how can we classify? Okay, so we transfer all the observation or this outcome any normal random variable x with a mean mu and variance sigma to new set of observation of another normal random variable z with mean 0 and variance 1. Okay, so just we have simplified. Okay, here if you write down mu is equal to sigma is equal to x minus mu upon sigma. Okay, here for z random variable mu is 0 and variance is 1, so it will become z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma. Here mu and sigma you have to taken of the normal random variable of x. Okay, just okay, so you can transfer all the observation of random variable to the standard normal variable z with a mean 0 and variance 1. Okay, this is important formula, just you have to remember this formula. Okay, now we have discussed, I think, yes, this example, yes, from z table. Okay, just in that we have only find out the area. Now let's talk about probability. Next example, find the following probability. A, probability of z greater than 1.06. Okay, as I said earlier, probability means just we have to find out the area below the curve. Okay, 1.06 means here, let's take 0, here 1.06. so we have to find out the probability greater than 1.06. okay, 1 greater than means here, yes, that area I have, as I have highlighted, because here 2 3 infinity. Okay, so just we have to find out the probability above the 1.06 area. Okay, in previous last example, as I said earlier, if you want to find out the this, you have to use z table. Okay, but z table only give value from 0 to 1.06. okay, 0 to 1.06, not 1.06 to above all. Okay, so what we do, we all know that this 0, this all the portion is 0.5. why? Because tomorrow I said that in normal curve this is a mirror. In both of the side probability or area is the same. Here left hand side also 0.5 area, right hand side also 0.5. okay, so right hand side we have total area of 0.5. okay, if we subtract that from 0 to 1.06 here, so can we get the this right hand side of 1.06? yes, out of total 0.5 we subtract 0 to 1.06, then we can get the our answer. okay, so this probability is same as asking what is the area to the right of 1.06 under the standard normal curve. Same as, okay, in exam if you have to find out probability or area, both are the same. okay, so we need to take whole of the right hand side 0.5 area and subtract the area from z to 0.0 to 1.06, which we get from the z table. okay, uh, okay, what is the z table value of 1.06? how to find 1.06? first of all, in this column make a row of 1. okay, then 0.06. okay, where do they have met? It's our value of 1 to 0.06. okay, 1.06, 1.06. okay, it's a 0.3554. okay, 355. you can take 3 decimal value also. okay, so just we have to subtract 0.5 minus 0.355, 0.4446. we can get the answer of probability A. okay, now next, B, probability Z less than minus 2.15. okay, minus 2.15. okay, here we have minus 2.15. okay, Now we have to get the probability which is less than minus 2 pi. Okay, this probability. In exam, draw a curve in rough page or last page, then you can get the better idea how to solve. Okay, so okay, how can we identify? Same as previous. Okay, this is a 0.5. If we subtract 0.5 from this 1 to minus 2.5, 0 to minus 2.5, we can get the answer. Okay, so just we have to find out the 0 to minus 2.5, 0 to minus 2.15. Okay, but we all know that in z table we do not have any value which is minus. Okay, so it's the same as a 0.0 to 2.15. Why? Because in the both side we have mirror. Okay, both side area is same. Okay, if you calculate 0 to minus 2.15 or 0 to 2.15, both are same. Okay, so we can calculate from z table 0 to 2.15. Okay, here 2 is here and 1.5 is here, so this is our value 2.05. okay, 0.4798, sorry 2.15, sorry 2.05, it's a 2.15. okay, here we have to take this okay, 2.1 and 5. okay, 4842. okay, do not make mistake just I have made. okay, properly take reading of what value you have to find. 2.15, so 2.1 and 0.05, 0.4842. okay, so just we have to subtract from 0.5 minus 0.4842. okay, so we get the answer. okay, next is probability of 1.06 to 4. 1.06, this is as simple as that. Here 0, this is a 1.06, and this is a z is equal to 4. This we have to find out. okay, so first of all what we do, we find 0 to 4 all the area, then we can minus 0 to 1.06. okay, this area we can subtract. okay, so probability is the same as 0 to 4 and 0 to 1.06. okay, we in z table all the value are given from 0 to something. okay, so first of all we have to convert this into 0 to something. okay, as here also we have convert them to 0 to something. okay, so now 0 to 4 means 4.0. sorry 0 to 4, 0 to 4 is same as the 0.5. why 0.5? because 3 maximum 3.009 which give our value is the 0.499, which is same as a 5. if we increase here from 4, okay, so this will increase also 5. okay, you can see that all the value is increasing. okay, so about the 4 we all get the answer as a 5.5. okay, and 1.06. okay, here we have 1.06, here we have already highlighted 0.3554. okay, so we get the answer. Then next is a minus 1.06 to 4. okay, so here 1.06 minus is here, so we have to calculate all the value. okay, so we have already have value of 0 to 4. yes, 0 to 4 is a 0.5, and 0 to 1.06 is minus 1.06 is the same as 0 to minus 1.06 is the same as 0 to 1.06. okay, so just we have to add 0 to 1.06 to 0 to 4. We already have these two value and we get the answer. Okay, now next example, somehow complicated example. Okay, now it was found that mean, we have given mean length of 100 parts produced by a lathe was here. Mean is given 20.05 mm and standard deviation is given 0.02 mm. Now find the probability that part selected at a random would have length between this. Okay, here they have given between. Okay, so we already know that this is an example of normal probability distribution. Okay, now Z table and curve is a standard normal distribution. Okay, so this is example of normal distribution. Yes, because in Z table we cannot find the value of 20 or 20.03 mm, so we have to convert that into a standard normal distribution. Yes, right? Okay, so what is the formula for converting? Z is equal to standard normal random variable, normal random variable minus mu upon sigma. But use this formula to convert all the this random variable to the standard random variable. Okay, so after that we can use the Z table. Okay, so here first of all we 20.03. okay, so Z is equal to 20.03 minus mu is 20.05. yes, and standard deviation is 0.02. okay, so we get Z is equal to minus 1. okay, why? Because this subsection give 0.02, so Z will give our minus 1. here first value is minus 1, then second 20.08 minus mean is 20.05 upon standard deviation 0.02. okay, so just all the value we have to convert this random variable into a standard normal variable with the help of this formula. Z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma. okay, so 0.03 upon 0.02, so which will give our 1.5. okay, so now if you want to find out the probability of this, okay, it's the same as minus if we find out probability between minus 1 to 1.5. okay, now we already know how to find this probability. Minus 1 means it's a draw first of all curve, so you cannot go confuse. Here 0, here we have minus 1.1 and we have 1.5. okay, this all the for area we have to calculate. okay, so first of all we calculate 0 to minus 1 plus 0 to 1.5. okay, 0 to minus 1 is the same as 0 to 1. okay, so 0 to 1, so probability of 1, and 1.0 is 0.3433, so 3.3413. okay, and from Z table 1.5 is 1.5 and 0 0.4332. okay, and addition we get the probability. okay, so these types of example also given in the exam. okay, this exam is already converted into standard normal random variable, but this example we have to convert the normal random variable to the standard normal random variable with the help of this formula. okay, so just you have to remember this formula in normal probability distribution. okay, so if you remember this formula and you know how to find the value from Z table, you get solve these types of example. okay, second between 20.6 to 20.07, first of all convert that into a Z. 0.5 to 1 we get the answer. okay, so 0.5 to 1 means 0.5 to 1, so we have to calculate first of all 0 to 1. minus 0 to 0.5. Okay, this calculate from the, first of all, make a graph that you can get the better idea how to convert how to find 0.5 to 1. Okay, so 0 to 1 we already calculate. 0 to 1 is 3413, and 0.5, which we have to find out 0.50, 1.1915. okay, so just subtract them, we get the probability. Then third one is a less than 20.01. okay, first of all, find out the Z value of 20.01 is a 2. okay, so we have to find out the, sorry, minus 2, below the mean means minus 2, so Z less than or equal to minus 2. okay, make a curve. Here we have 0 and here we have minus 2, and less than minus 2 means we have to calculate this probability or area. okay, so this types of example we already discussed in last example. okay, how to calculate this, all the is a 0.5. okay, if we subtract 0.5 minus this region, we get the left hand side of minus 2. okay, so 0.5 minus 0 to minus 2 is 0 to minus 2 is the same as 0 to 2. okay, so 0.5 minus Z table 0 to 2, so means here 2, yes, 0.474772. okay, so we get the answer, probability is 0.028. next is a greater than 20.09, greater than 20.09. okay, so first of all, convert 20.09 into standard deviation, which is a 2. okay, so just we have to calculate above the 2 here. So how can we calculate above the 2? We already discussed here. okay, here it's if above the 2 and minus below the 2, it's the same. Why? Because it's a mirror. yes, if you can calculate, you get the this answer is also okay. But here now in previous sheet portion we have calculated left hand side of minus 2, it's the same as the right hand side of 2, because this is a 0, we have mirror. okay, so below the 2 and above the 2 is the same, that we do not have to calculate. okay, so that types of example you can find out in the exam. okay, so I have given in assignment, I have given only basic example. okay, you have to find out the normal distribution from the Z table. Here take a screenshot of Z table, 0 to 1.6 and 1.6 to 3. so from the Z table, just you have to calculate this 3 problem and upload it in Ready-Made application. Now your lecture is completed.